Imagine stepping out your front door, you drop your keys, and you just watch them fall up.
Yeah, that would be terrifying.
Right. The fundamental laws of physics you base your entire reality on just break. And well, that is exactly what it looks like inside today's deep dive into the August 4, 2026 observation logs from Team AI Lab.
It really is.
But before we get into the wild data, let's be crystal clear about something. We are strictly looking at a closed environment simulation of algorithmic behavior under stress.
Exactly. Yeah, this isn't real-world financial advice. We aren't telling you what to buy or sell,
Never. It's just pure, objective analysis of how code reacts when financial gravity gets turned off.
And that gravity analogy is the perfect framework for what happened in today's log, because when you look at the massive underperformance against standard indices like the Nikkei 225 and TOPIX, it wasn't just a standard market dip.
No, it was like a structural divergence. Right?
Yeah, a reality warp. The algorithms encountered an environment where their historical training logic was just completely shredded.
So the bots were basically trying to do math in a universe where 2 + 2 suddenly equals 5.
Pretty much.
So let's look at the two distinct algorithmic factions trying to navigate this mess. First, you've got Team Mountain Climbers.
Right, the climbers.
They operate a bit like noise-canceling headphones. They're constantly scanning for a baseline frequency, like an unmoving center of gravity, so they can find equilibrium and mute all the chaos.
Whereas Team Wave Riders take the exact opposite approach. I mean, they don't want quiet.
Not at all.
Their code is designed to harness the violent momentum of market surges. If the market is a hurricane, they're out there trying to build windmills right in the center of it.
But both of those strategies just took absolute beatings today. I mean, massive daily hits.
Oh, definitely.
The climber algorithms dropped 30.4 points, and the riders plunged 44.7 points.
Yeah, when standard logic shreds like that, a static algorithm is just going to keep losing money until it hits zero.
Right, so how does Team AI Lab prevent a total wipeout?
Well, they inject new blood. At 9.00 JST today, they actually drafted 2 new talent units for both teams.
And just to clarify for everyone, what they call a unit is essentially a distinct autonomous trading bot.
Exactly. So you have the active roster, which are the 14 climber units and 20 rider algorithms that are already in the trenches.
Getting completely battered.
Right. They are halfway through their standard 10-session testing cycle and getting battered by this unprecedented storm. And then the lab just drops these brand new blank slate algorithms into the exact same environment.
It feels like sending scouts out into a pitch black blizzard without a jacket just to measure the wind speed. Like, why do that?
Because that wind speed data is exactly what the lab needs, It's a highly calculated stress test.
Oh, I see.
By deploying these fresh algorithms with slightly adjusted parameters into a hostile environment, they can see if a clean slate can find a foothold.
While the veteran algorithms, which are bogged down by outdated historical data, are just slipping all over the place.
Exactly. And remarkably, a few actually did find a foothold.
Yeah, amidst all these negative numbers, we have what the log calls adapters.
The adapters, yeah. 4 climber units and 5 rider units that are somehow holding positive ground.
Which is wild.
These surviving bots act like lighthouses in the dark. The vast majority of the strategies are getting swallowed by the anomaly, but these few are actively charting new adaptation paths in real time.
They prove mathematical logic can still function in the chaos. And, the sector breakdown really highlights this.
It really does?
Look at the units finishing their 10-session runs today. The Wave Rider units operating in the electric appliances sector somehow managed to pull off a 1.7-point victory.
Yeah, that was incredible to see.
Meanwhile, the exit and climber bots got crushed, closing at negative 15.6 points across sectors like construction and retail.
It's brutal.
How did the riders survive that specific sector when everything else is burning?
Well, because their core philosophy is momentum, right? The Wave Riders latched onto a sudden, violent volatility spike in electric appliances.
So they just rode the wave.
Exactly. They essentially surfed the algorithmic panic of the market. The climbers, on the other hand, were stubbornly searching for a quiet mean reversion in construction and retail.
But in a reality warp, the market doesn't revert to the mean. It establishes a new one.
Right. The climbers kept trying to buy the dip, and the dip just kept dipping.
So they just kept slipping further down.
Yeah.
And looking at the overall season scores, I mean, it's bleak. Negative 46.3 for the climbers, negative 43.1 for the riders.
Yeah, those are heavy numbers.
To a casual observer, that looks like a catastrophic failure for the lab.
In a traditional sense, maybe. But Team AI Lab operates on a really cold, forward-looking research philosophy.
Right, it's about the long game.
Exactly. To them, these aren't defeats at all. A negative score is just priceless observation data. You simply cannot build a resilient next-generation trading system without knowing exactly how the current one breaks.
So these severe losses are basically the required blueprints for tomorrow's adaptations.
You got it. The AI literally needs its fundamental reality to break so it can learn the new rules.
Which leaves us with a pretty fascinating question for you to ponder. When your own trusted rules suddenly fail, and your gravity turns off, how do you adapt?
That's the real question. Do you keep searching for the old baseline? Or do you try to ride the storm?
A crucial thing to ask, especially when the landscape is shifting this fast.
Absolutely.
To keep exploring these shifting realities with us, make sure to subscribe to the channel. You should also visit the Substack link in the video description and sign up for a premium Substack subscription.
Highly recommend it.
That's where you can access these deep, unvarnished analytical observation logs and see the raw data for yourself. Thanks for spending time with us on this deep dive, and we'll catch you on the next one.